Hi, you clicked on this video today because you're interested in my gear. You want to know what Security Forces has to bring to work. You are in the right place. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Hello. Hey guys, welcome back to Toya+Curls. Today we have a obviously military related video. I told you guys I wanted to do a what's in my bag edition, military edition. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. We're going to talk about what I carry in my backpack that I bring to work every day. We're going to also talk about what is on my gear. And we're going to also talk about what the required items that you have to bring to work every day. So if you're interested in that video, stay tuned. Okay, first I just want to talk about what is in my backpack. This is my backpack, kind of like a rucksack. Now this is not one you would normally get issued. You get issued like the regular backpack, OCP. You should get that from your supply at your duty station. But this one is like a nice one. And you can buy them wherever you want to. I got it as a gift. So let's see what's inside. So first I see my patrolman's binder. Remember those sheets and forms that I talked to you guys about in my last military related video. I have all my DD forms, AR forms, and my base specific forms in this thing. So that's very handy to keep on you. My beret, of course. And then we have holster. Of course, you're gonna need this to arm up. You are gonna always be armed up at a post with at least a 9mm. So, or with your pistol. So you're gonna need this every day with you. Don't forget it. And then you have a sweater. It's hot here now, but in case you get cold or you're in a location where you're sitting inside somewhere and it's a little bit chilly, it's just nice to be prepared to have this on you. Let's sidetrack really quick. So on the back of the roster, like the roster is like the schedule or like the posts and patrols where everyone is posted for that day. And on the back of that list, it says like the required duty gear for the day, which is every day. And on that list is helmet, flashlight, plates, vest, handcuff and key, patrolman kit, notepad, pen and paper, and wet weather gear or warm weather gear. So the things we went over so far on that list was the warm weather gear and wet weather gear. I have that in my trunk. If I need to just grab it out of my trunk before I go to work, I'll put that in my backpack. My patrolman's kit, have that. Of course, this is not on the list, but this is like, duh, you need this. And then your beret, obviously. So we just have a reflective belt. Y'all know what this is. You know, you might need it if you're outside walking. You don't want to get hit. You want to make sure you are illuminated and you are seen in the darkness. And then just a random M9 cleaning kit. I got this issued to me on on my last deployment. So just good to keep on hand. And then I have some gloves. If you're at the gate or if you're just on patrol or whatever, you want to wear gloves. You don't want to be touching everyone. You don't want to touch everything. So it's just good to have a barrier on your hands. And then required duty item, which is the helmet. Anything happens suddenly, you know, and they tell you to put your PPE gear on. This is what they mean. Put your helmet on so your head can be protected. Too easy. What else I have in here? I just have this is like for my ladies, like a little pouch, random little bag with for the time of the month, you know, just pads and like baby wipes, tampons. You just never know. You might get your period when you're at work and you might be expecting it, but you might not be expecting it. It just comes on. So you want to just have something so you can be, you know, taken care of. And here I have some gloves in case you respond to somewhere and it's like blood everywhere, like bodily fluids. You don't want to touch that stuff. These would be good. I don't know where to, oh, there's the other one. You want to wear these just so you have a barrier, again, protected. And then I just have some hand sanitizing wipes. You can never have too many of those. So, need those. And then shades. These are not the cutest ones, but this is something that I have. I'm gonna be getting some cuter ones. A lot of people like to wear the Ray-Bans because they're like stylish and also within regs. And of course they do the job. So that's pretty much everything that I have in my backpack. And of course when I'm going to work, I'll put my lunchbox in there too. And then my jug of water and whatever else I want to put in there. So now our gear, required items again, is the vest. And I don't know if you guys can hear that. Wait, hold on. Those are plates. Actually, yesterday there was a incident in Corpus Christi where a security forces member was hit at the gate. It was a terrorist attack. If you haven't heard of that, Google like security forces Corpus Christi terrorist attack, something along those lines, and it should pop up. It happened a couple days ago. This security forces member was shot, and thank the Lord they hit him in the plate and they are good. They're able to recover and they returned fire, or whoever else she was with. It was a female also. Whoever else she was with, they're able to neutralize the target. And I assume there's a pending investigation going on there right now. Just a message to people, like at my base, it's not, well, it is required to have your plates on you or within reach. So I know some people who carry their plates in their backpack or, you know, in their vest. I prefer to keep it in my vest. It's like, it just feels, I don't want to be carrying it around in my backpack. That's just like too heavy. So I prefer to wear it most of the time. But it, you know, it just makes you think twice about wearing your plates. Like, suck it up. This is heavy. Just put the plates on, because you never know what happens. Prime example, the Corpus Christi incident. So make sure you have your plates. So up here, I have my handcuff key. Need that. You get issued to you, but I also got this from Amazon. It's like a nicer one, and then I can clip it on my vest. And then your whistle. Where's my whistle? Oh, I'm like, I know it's on here. Whistle. This is also a required item for whatever reason. Flashlight is very important, especially in the hours of darkness. I'm working on mid, so this is important to have this. And if it, you know, it's dark, so you need a flashlight. You need a source of light, and make sure it works too. Don't be out here with a flashlight that does not work. And yeah, so this is where my M9 pouches go, and then this is my miscellaneous pouch. This is the miscellaneous pouch I have on here, and then inside of here, my M4 rounds go in there, and then I know this doesn't match, but my radio pouch goes here. Like that, and then another miscellaneous pouch, and this is the back of the vest. So my vest is a size small. Obviously I'm small, so this fits for me. And then I just affix my rank to the side. That's pretty much it. I can actually put it on for you guys in a minute, but let's look in my, actually, so on my vest I have, in one of my little pouches is a little notebook. This is another required item. Just something to write on really quickly. You see an incident out, you just want to be able to pull it out of your vest or whatever and jot it down. Oops. And a pen in a miscellaneous pouch. Make sure you have a pen on you. Very important. Also a required item. Now let's look into what I have in my miscellaneous pouch over here. I have another flashlight. Never had too many. More gloves. My handcuffs. They have an actual handcuff pouch if you like to put it on your vest somewhere. I feel like I don't have space really. And this miscellaneous pouch works for me. So do what works for you. Do whatever placement you want to do in your vest. These are my rights advisement cards, which pretty much is the advisement of rights. I have one for military and then I have one for the civilians. I'm just gonna read the first line to the military one. I am blank, so Sergeant Jones, a member of the Air Force Security Forces Police. I'm investigating the alleged offense of blank, of which you are suspected. I advise you that under the provisions of Article 31, UCMJ, you have the right to remain silent, that is, say nothing at all. Blah, 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 blah. This is what you say to them before any conversation or they say anything about the case or whatever they are charged with. Basically want to get this out before they start talking. And then pretty much the same thing for the civilian. This is just really good to have on you. It tells you what to say. I mean, you shouldn't mess up. Also, I have my RAT badge. And then I have my certificate of competency, which is my AF IMT 483, which is for the flight line. I am certified to drive on the flight line as well. So also required items that you need to have every day. And then I have a, what are these called again? E-tool. I'm having a brain fart. Multi-tool, okay. So basically a multi-tool has all the functions. I have everything in here. I don't want to pull everything out, but you guys know what a multi-tool is. This comes in handy a lot. Just compact, very compact too. Just bring it back in. Okay, yeah. Goes back in like that. Got that in there. More gloves, and then I just got some hand balm, like, you know. And then that is pretty much it. Obviously, whatever else you need, like I said, bring it in your gear, put it on your vest. There is no right way to put your patches on your vest, but make sure it is, like, you know, pretty neat, organized, makes sense. I'll just show you guys how I put the vest on. So there's like flaps here you bring up that's like attaches with Velcro. Open it, and let's just throw it on over my head. Like such. And then I'm gonna clip these here. Tighten it if you want. To the other side. And then Velcro it up. We're good to go. Oh, this is my radio pouch. Ugh. Yep. You get used to this real quick though. So this is how it's pretty snug when I run. Shouldn't have any issues. Yeah. So, yep. That is everything that I have today. Hope this video was helpful to you guys. Hope you learned some things. And make sure you have all your gear. It's important. You don't want to ever be caught slipping. Taking back to the story in Corpus Christi, the female security forces girl at the gate was not caught slipping that day. She had her plates in, and thank goodness she did. So wear your plates, bring all your gear, and have a safe day. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video or my channel, and stay tuned for more videos. Toya+Curls is out.